Welcome to another episode of Planet Puppy's Puppy Training Series here on Eukanuba TV. I'm Jim Piddock, and with me again is the very talented, very knowledgeable Martin Deely, founder of the International Association of Canine Professionals. Hi Martin, nice to see you again.
Nice to be with you, Jim.
Good. Now today we're talking about ways to discipline your puppy. In other words, how can I make my puppy stop acting like, well, a puppy?
Well, do we really want to stop it acting like a puppy? It is a puppy, Jim.
Yeah, fair point, although I'm a human being and sometimes I really don't behave like one.
Well, you know, this is a very young dog. We haven't shown it anything that we actually want. And it's going to make some mistakes, that we do know. But if we can look ahead to avoid those mistakes and show it what we want, then we can really accomplish a lot before it's 12 weeks, 16 weeks old. These are very formative weeks. One of the things that you want to think about is that he might not always see you as a human. You say you're a human, but he might see you as a dog. So often we can use kind of sounds, verbal sounds, to tell him exactly what we want. So if we want him to actually do something, he's wiggling him, I might go, ah, 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 ah. And the other thing is that we might want to do, for example, if I just guide him into a sit, good. I can use a nicer voice, I can use a gentle voice, and notice I can use my hands as well, very slowly, very easily, to guide him into what we want.
Right.
So we're using our voice to either scold him, if you like, or reward him.
And the tone of the voice. Now I'm assuming that treats also help in this process of comprehension.
It's a matter of rewards. If he sees the food as a reward, I don't know whether this dog is very treat conscious or not, but if we sees it as a reward, he'll associate it with our kind words, with our praise as well, if we use them at the same time.
Right, now sometimes I have a problem getting my puppy to look at me in the eye, and I feel that I'd be able to train him easier if he could just focus on me.
Yeah.
It's all about me.
Well, of course it is. It's all about me.
It's all about me.
One of the things we can do, of course, is if he's food conscious, as I said, I'm not sure he is,
yeah,
we can actually, good boy.
Oh, I see.
We can get him to look at us, and the food can be up near our face as well. Let's see whether he'll do this. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good boy.
That makes absolute sense. So it's the voice, the tone of the voice, and then using a piece of treat in front of the face.
In other words, yes, looking at you is fun time. Looking at you is pay attention to me. We're going to do something nice.
The power of the kibble.
The power of the kibble. Positive reinforcement. And of course, never being afraid to say to the dog, that's not quite what I want, and then show him what you do want.
Now, yesterday, I had a problem in terms of discipline. I tried to get him to write out 100 times, I must not chew Daddy's slippers, and it didn't, I'll be honest, it failed. So how would I go about disciplining?
Perhaps we should sit down and write, I should not leave my slippers where he can chew them.
Oh, it's always my fault.
I knew it would be.
Okay, so how do we deal with discipline?
Well, this is the kind of thing, you know, that we want to put the dog in a position where he does right and we can praise him.
Yep.
We want to try and avoid situations where he does wrong and we feel as though we have to correct him.
Yep.
But if we do, like in this fella now at the moment, he's pulling him a little bit, he's not doing anything, I might be able to just go, and then guide him into something. Notice I just give his neck a little scruff, just a little kind of, hey, listen to me. And then I put him into a position now I can say, that's a good lad.
So a lot of it is actually avoiding getting into the situation in the first place, as opposed to having to punish because of that. Something just occurred to me. Is it important how soon you scold the puppy after they've done something wrong?
Oh, very much so. Very much so. This little dog here said, good. The moment his bum hit the floor, I'm saying good. I want to do it within that second to 2 seconds. The same with scolding. If he does something wrong, what I want to do is to catch him in the act, catch him before they act if I can, catch him in the act and correct him within a second to 2 seconds of him doing wrong, because he can't always remember.
Right.
Or in fact another point which is very important, Jim, is he might have started to do something right and then you punish him for the wrong thing.
Gotcha. So it's always proactive. Martin, thank you once again. I'd love to give you some positive reinforcement. It's been wonderful as ever.
I love to.
Well, being the well-disciplined host that I am, I'll now walk you through the Eukanuba 5 stars on disciplining your puppy at home. 1. When training your puppy, reward good behavior with treats or lots of love and attention. 2. Wait until your puppy is at least 12 weeks old before you start trying to discipline him. In the meantime, you can tell him no if he does something wrong, or reward him with a treat. 3. Holding a kibble or toy to your face and saying your dog's name will teach him to look at you and focus on your face. This is the building block of all future disciplining. 4. If your dog is over 12 weeks old, it's okay to take him by the scruff of the neck to scold him. Remember, this only works if you catch him in the act. 5. When your dog successfully acts upon a command that you've made, always reward him. Never use a loving command such as come as a punishment. And now, I have a command for you at home. Stay tuned to the puppy training series on Eukanuba TV, dedicated to making a good dog great.